Hey YouTube, this is my tutorial for how to preserve my mini braids and mini twists at night. I do this with my mini twist. I never recorded it, so just showing you with the braids, but it's the same exact method. You will need bobby pins and a lot of them. You will also need some type of smoothie or hair cream, some oil of choice, and a type of Durag or wrap scarf. So first things first, I want to check out my ends. This is only like day 2 or 3 of my hair, so it's still really fresh. But every night I look at my ends and I twist cream, finger coiling my hair with the cream on my finger. This just kind of makes my ends a bit more tamed. If they're getting a little fluffy, getting a little scraggly, maybe they've been brushing up on my shirt a lot that day. So this really brings the curl back in my hair and makes it look really neat. Also, I think it helps ensure my ends don't tangle up. Next, I grab my oil and I just coat my hair with that, really focusing on my ends and the bottom of my hair, because that may be what's brushing up against my shirt or other things I may lean upon. I do a quick scalp massage. I really do it longer in real life, but video purposes, just quick little massage. Then I do this with half of my head at a time. I take one half of my head and I put all the braids, swoop them back, and it's sort of like you would wrap your hair if it's straight. The same kind of method, but you only do half of your head at a time. Seriously, I'm keeping my hair really close together. I'm making sure I don't cross it with the other side, and I place bobby pins every few inches. And here I'm going under the other side of my hair, and I'm pinning it to the perimeter of my scalp. And here's a quick look of each side. I put bobby pins facing upwards and downwards, sort of rotating to ensure it's really secure. You don't want to put it in too hard or too tight, so you don't have really a lot of bobby pin creases on your braids, but you also want to make sure it stays. And I just bring that up around. My ends are now on my forehead, underneath my hair. And I think this is a great way to maintain a stretch of your hair. I may have worn buns today or 2 ponytails and my hair is really creased, but this method will bring back the straightness and take out the creases of my hair. And again, make sure your bobby pins aren't creating creases, so you don't want to make them, too close or put too many. So now I have the other side of my head and I do the same thing. It's a bit weird because you have that underlayer. I could have raised my hair up a bit more so it's not overlapping as much as I had it, but I didn't have any problems in the morning. So keep your hair as condensed as possible. Hold it tightly and I really pull it. That's a key thing, to stretch and pull your hair as tight as you can to get that straightness that you see here. And again, I could have taken these ends here and brought them up some so they're not directly on the bottom, but essentially it's a bit easier to have both on the perimeter of my hair due to the length of my hair. I go through and clean up any ones that have fallen or ones that are coming out, because they do sort of slip a bit. Rotate the bobby pin direction. Some are facing upward, some are facing downward. Just to make it secure. It can be really itchy, and try not to stab your head too much. But here is the finished look. And I have a middle part, so that's made it really easy for me to do this. You could wrap it fully like you would straight hair, but I don't even know how to wrap my straight hair, so I'm not going to wrap my braids. So now I have this Durag. Ideally I would use a wrap scarf, but I couldn't find it. But you really want to use something that will keep your hair as tight to your scalp as possible. If I just put on a bonnet, it might unravel or something like that, so I use a type of wrap scarf. And now it's time for me to go to bed. And my scarf did stay on, really happy about that. And just freely take out the bobby pins. No particular method to the madness right here. And you see I have a few creases. I think I may have had too many bobby pins in that area. And actually I think my braids are creased a bit more here because I did wear my scarf for like 2 days. We're in quarantine, not going anywhere necessarily, so I think that's why they were a little bent in some spots. I just wore those pins in for a bit too long. You see my hair is straight and elongated, it's stretched, it's not really extremely shriveled. Like if I slept with a ponytail all night, it would be really creased. So I think this is a great method for maintaining straight braids. I kind of pull on my hair and try to get those creases out depending on what style I'm wearing. Now I'm just quickly styling my hair for the day. You see my braids are really straight. My hair still looks really clean because it was really secured at night. Sometimes I do get lazy and I don't do the night routine, to be honest, but this method absolutely makes my mini braids and my mini twists last longer. Here's my style for the day. And of course tonight I will do my night routine again to get any creases from this style out of my hair. I hope this method works for your mini twist and mini braids. Comment below if this works for you, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.